Hey guys, it's me Sujoy over here. Welcome back to another video. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about new Vietnam visa exemption policies. Is that happening? So if you're new to my channel, the name of my channel is called as Sujoy in Vietnam. I've been living out here for over 6 years now in Vietnam. I was an English teacher before for 3.5 years. Then I started my digital marketing business, and I'm also a full-time YouTuber. So if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Right. So I just came across this article yesterday from Vietnam News. As you know, if you've watched previously a couple of my videos before, Vietnam News is my go-to guide when I like to keep myself updated with the latest Vietnam visa changes, travel updates, or anything important which I need to share with expats who are traveling to Vietnam or who are in Vietnam. So I'm going to read this article out from Vietnam News. I got my laptop over here. I hope everything is okay. Uh, right. So the Prime Minister requests, let me just arrange this a bit over here. It's not easy being a YouTuber, to be honest. All right. Okay. So the Prime Minister requests expansion of entry policies to boost tourism. Okay. So let me read out the article for you. Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh, Pham Minh Chinh. Okay, so he's the Prime Minister of Vietnam. Honestly speaking, I mean, no offense, I like the previous Prime Minister of Vietnam, Prime Minister Phuc. He had very good, warm relationships and warm ties with India. So that's just my personal opinion, but I don't want to get into politics, right? Okay, so let's start again. Okay, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh has asked the Ministry of Public Security to amend and supplement entry and exit policies for international arrivals in the direction of increasing the number of countries to current visa waiver schemes. So if you had checked out a couple of my previous videos, I had uploaded one video before about, like there should be more countries which should be visa exempted when they come to Vietnam, and they should get like a 45 days visa exemption. And in that list, India should be included. I'm from India because, last year the highest number of tourists to Vietnam were Indians. So I think it's about time they do that because like the tourism sector over here is seems to be declining, and I wonder why. Okay, so the move is to facilitate tourists and attract more international visitors to Vietnam, enhancing the competitiveness of the country's tourism sector with other markets in the region and globally. So in this case, I presume they're talking about Thailand because Thailand is predominantly a tourist hub when it comes to Southeast Asia. So there are a lot of tourists in Thailand compared to Vietnam. And the reason why also I believe that kind of tourism is kind of declining out here in Vietnam is because of like they should come up with more relaxed visa policy. They should come up with different kinds of visas like digital nomad visa, because there are a lot of digital nomads who are out here in Vietnam, like YouTubers or freelancers. And also, they should come back with the old visas, like the 6 months visas, and make it a bit more easier for foreigners to reside out here in Vietnam. So let's just continue. Under the current policy, the government unilaterally exempts visas for citizens from 13 countries, namely Russia. I'm not surprised. Japan, South Korea, Denmark, Norway, Finland, Sweden, UK, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, and Belarus. So, like, duration of these countries varies from country to country. Since mid-August 2023, Vietnam has been issuing e-visas to all foreign arrivals and extending the temporary residence period from 30 to 90 days, with unlimited entries and exits. The temporary residence period for foreigners entering the country under the unilateral visa exemption has been increased to 45 days. After Tet holidays, Vietnam comes alive with a myriad of cultural festivals. That's true. Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh, has instructed the Ministry of Culture, Sports, Tourism to collaborate closely with relevant agencies and localities in organizing cultural and art activities and traditional folk festivals, ensuring safety, promoting civility, and showcasing the cultural essence of the nation. The ministry was also requested to strictly handle violations related to collection and management of religious offerings and the burning of votive objects. I don't know what that means, right? So let's just go to the juicy part. I'm going to go to the conclusion right now. Additionally, accommodations and dining venues serving tourists were instructed to actively promote and urge visitors to strictly adhere to don't drink and drive policy. Okay, so that's not pertaining to this topic, but I don't know why it's included. But what I wanted to talk about is that it's high time that there should be more countries more countries included in the visa exemption list. Each of these countries should have like a 45 days visa exemption policy, and less requirements. I like to be honest with you, like a few years back, I mean, pre-pandemic, let's talk about pre-pandemic, before COVID struck, I mean, there were a lot of tourism in Vietnam. I mean, much before, I believe like 2016, 2017, tourism was like really high. Is because you had those visas, like I'm not boasting, but you had those you had those 6 months visas. You could even avail a 1 year visa. Heck, like if you're traveling to my country in India, we do also offer a 5 year tourist visa, and you can stay in India for a duration of, I believe, 90 days, and you can do that 2 times per year. And that's something which I was trying to talk about, like in it's that 5 year visa is like a great option for foreigners who are traveling to Southeast Asia, in case you want to I mean, when you want to travel to India, and you can something to fall back on, so I think there should be like more visa options available out here in Vietnam, like come up with the digital nomad visa, include more countries for the visa exemption policies, and also like retirement visas, and all these visas should be like half the cost as what foreigners are paying in Thailand. The Thailand elite visa is so expensive. So imagine just if even it's that like 2% of that cost of that elite visa, if it's going to be, if Vietnam comes up with something like that out here, there'll be flocks of foreigners, migrating from Thailand, and they'll be all coming to Vietnam, So, half the cost for charges compared to so I think there's a huge opportunity right here, and I think it's high time that, this visa exemption is taken into effect. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and if you like watching this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Additionally, if you found my content to be insightful, you can buy me a coffee. And if you're traveling around in Southeast Asia and you want to have a successful passive income lifestyle, and you want to be stress free while traveling around in Southeast Asia, there's a big launch happening right now, and I'm going to keep a link down in the description below. You can check out my income stream website. So this is a big launch happening. It's going to change the lives of millions, hundreds of people this coming year. So I really want you guys to join this up. It's free to register, but don't delay. Okay, so limited spots available. Okay. So with that being said, you guys have a great day. This was me, Sujoy. Peace out. And yeah, one more thing. I'm going to keep a link of this article down in the description below. Okay. Bye-bye.